going on, you guys? This is Jerika. Welcome to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be kind of telling you guys, a little bit about what I'm doing and things like that as far as getting healthy, because I decided that I was just super tired of being out of shape. For one, I'm so tired of going up a flight of stairs and being just so overly exhausted, and I'm so tired of not being flexible. I'm just so tired of being crampy and so tired of being groggy and tired and irritable all the time and having headaches. I just decided that I just can't do it anymore. And so I've really been doing tons of research these past few days. I've been on YouTube just looking at fitness and health videos for hours at a time. So I'm just going to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing. You guys excuse me, like my allergies. It is a struggle in here. But I'm just going to show you guys a little bit about what I'm doing and things like that. So if you would like to see what I'm doing, then keep watching. So like I said, I just got to the point where I was just super fed up with how I was feeling, and I really want to be in shape. And then I did a fashion show on the 10th, and I just realized that I need to get rid of my gut and I need to get in shape. I need to tone and things like that, because I don't like changing in front of people, but I just feel like if I'm going to be really taking modeling seriously, I need to be in shape for it. And I don't want to be feeling like self-conscious when I'm modeling and feeling like I'm not good enough, feeling like I'm not skinny enough, and all that stuff is just my own little personal thing that I deal with anyway. But if I can help it, I at least want to be in shape and things like that. So I started this whole journey. I was scrolling through Facebook, and I don't know if you guys know who JJ Smith is, but she had this ad of this video where she's doing this detox drink. It's apple cider vinegar, and it's cayenne pepper, water, and she said you can use a little bit of apple juice or whatever. So I saw that video and I was like, oh, this is interesting, sounds interesting. But I use apple cider vinegar to get rid of fruit flies when I have them in my house. So I was like, when I heard that she used apple cider vinegar, I was like, oh my god, this has to be the most disgusting thing ever, because I hate the smell of that, and every time I smell apple cider vinegar I just think about fruit flies, and it just makes my skin crawl. So at first I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this, just because I know what I use apple cider vinegar for. But I'm like, you know what? She says it gets rid of bloating, she says it gets rid of indigestion and things like that, things that I deal with on a daily basis. So I'm like, you know what, let me just get rid of this, phobia or whatever you want to call it, and just go ahead and get it out of the way. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm actually going to do a video on that separately. I would do a video on the apple cider vinegar thing separately. But I started doing that. I was doing it once a day, and it made me feel so amazing. But when I first started drinking it, it was so disgusting. But like I said, I'll get into more detail about that drink in my next video on how to lose weight and all that kind of stuff with that, because it's absolutely amazing. But I started doing that, and it started making me feel really good. And I was like, oh my god, I feel great. And I've only changed one thing in my diet. Well, I'm not gonna even say diet, because you guys know I don't diet. But I was just like, I feel really good just by doing this one little simple thing differently. So just imagine if I actually make a little bit more changes and take a little bit more effort, because it made me feel so good to the point where I was like, wow, I actually have some energy. I wouldn't mind exercising right now. So, you guys watched my Get Fit With Me 2015 video that I did months ago, like in July of last year. And I literally did one video and did not do another video, because I don't know. The only thing I did was just try to exercise on my own. And you guys know that if you just try and exercise sometimes, you don't stick with it. Like, you try and do it, but it's just, you know how that goes. But I did that maybe like twice and then did not do it again. So I was like, I noticed with myself, sometimes I'll start things and I never complete them, and that is very bad. But I'm starting to read this book called The Slight Edge. This is it right here. I did a ton of reviews on that book, and everybody has given it 5 stars. It's absolutely, like, my pastor really recommended this book at Faith Church in St. Louis. I swear, after he did a sermon basically about that book, I went everywhere looking for it. It was sold out everywhere, and it literally took me over a week to get my hands on this book. But I was like, I don't want to order it offline, because when I get it, I want to read it. But then when I got it, it sat on my dresser for months. So I'm like, I'm tired of getting stuff. I'm tired of doing something and then not sticking with it. I think that's one of my biggest setbacks, is when I get super excited about something and then I don't continue with it. And I'm like, that's one thing I'm going to work on this year, is actually completing something. And this book really helps you with that, because when you try to make a huge life change and just change all these different things at one time, you just don't end up sticking with it. And this is just I mean, I've only read one chapter in this book, but I just know that this book is going to be one of the main reasons why I'm super successful this year with anything that I do, whether it's entrepreneurship, you know, losing weight, being healthy, whatever it is. So even though I haven't even read this whole book yet, I would recommend it to anybody who wants to truly change their lives and who wants to find out the little small steps that you can do every day to do that. But that's just one area, because you guys know, like I say in all of my videos, if your mindset is not right, it's really hard to do anything. That's lose weight, make money, whatever. If your mindset isn't right, you're not going to stick with it. But anyway, that's just another thing that I've been doing. Like I said, taking small steps, and reading a book is something small that I can do daily. Drinking that little water, that detox water, is a small little thing that I can do daily. And, you know, doing that detox drink just made me realize, you know, I really want to start drinking or getting more things into my diet. And so that's what made me start wanting to do green smoothies. You know, I always heard green smoothies and I was just like, ew, that's disgusting. I don't want to do it. But like I said, lately I'm just like, you know, I'm going to do what I have to do, because I'm tired of feeling like the way that I feel. So last night, me and my mom went to Walmart and I spent some money on getting some things for some green smoothies. And I made this. It's in here. You guys can't really see. But you know what sucks is my refrigerator is so cold that this is almost like a slushie now. Which really sucks, because this is supposed to be like a juice. But I don't know, it's annoying. I'm gonna have to turn down my settings in my refrigerator, because it was not supposed to be like that. So I'm gonna let it sit out a bit. But you know, it's a green smoothie, and all I did was use spinach and kale together, 2 cups of spinach and kale, 2 cups of almond milk unsweetened, a large apple, a banana, some cinnamon, coconut oil, and some oats, all blended together. When I first did it, I'm like, oats, ew, and I was like, spinach, ugh. And I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, because I do not like drinking anything with chunks of anything in it. Like, I hate orange juice with pulp in it. I hate lemonade with pulp in it. So I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this and drink it with all these floating leaves. Like, I just can't stand stuff floating in my drinks, you guys. It's like a mental thing with me. But, you know, after I started blending everything and I started to see how smooth it got and how it was basically like the leaves weren't even there, I was like, this is so cool. I think I'm addicted to blending things now. It was so fun putting things in the blender and watching it like break down and turn into this juice. And I just thought it was so fun and interesting. And, you know, I have my mom doing all this too, so I'm not doing it by myself. But I thought it was so cool. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is just a little hospital mug. This is all I have right now, because I plan on putting this stuff in mason jars, but I don't have any yet, so I'm just, you know, using what I have. But yeah, I have me and my mom drinking these green smoothies. She drank one already. I'm going to be drinking this, you know, actually probably after this video. But, you know, I was just like, you know, this is small steps that I can take to get to a better me. And I've also been exercising, and like I said, you guys have watched my Get Fit With Me video that I did last year. I was using my Sweet Sweatband and the Pump Up app. I know I'm still going to be doing that, and, you know, using YouTube and things like that. But, you know, I'm just super excited to get in shape. I'm just super excited for being healthy, and I'm back on vitamins. And I was like, you know, when I moved out of my parents' house, I realized that I had stopped taking vitamins. And when I lived in my parents' house, I was hardly sick. You know, I didn't really have any problems with allergies and things like that. But it's like, as soon as I moved out over the years, I've realized that my health has just gone down. I'm so out of shape. I mean, I was never really in shape, but, you know, things just declined. And I'm like, my mom made sure that we took vitamins every single day. And I know that when I moved out, I didn't even think about vitamins or things like that. So I got me and my husband on vitamins, because me and him were just like really fed up with being out of shape and being, you know, just, I don't know, we just really wanted to do something different. You know, there just comes a point in your life where you just really get tired of feeling the way you feel, and you just want to do something about it. And a lot of people, you know, just because it's January, they're like, we're gonna get in shape, this is gonna be a new year, and then they don't do anything, or they'll just do something for like a day or two and then quit, which is what I'm guilty of. Even if it's not the new year, it has nothing to do with it being a new year. It's just something that I always find myself doing, just not following through with things. And there comes a point in your life when, you know, sometimes you get tired of the same thing, you get tired of the same cycles, you get tired of the same feelings, and you just decide that, hey, I want to do something different with my life. I'm tired of feeling like this way, and I'm truly going to do something about it this year. And that's the point where I'm at. I was just super fed up, which is why I hope to start the detox drink and things like that to begin with, because I was just super fed up with feeling the way that I feel all the time. So once you feel like that, that's how you really know that you're going to change something. Because, you know, some people, like I said, they just make resolutions just because it's the beginning of the year, and, you know, try and do something just because it's the beginning of the year and everybody else is doing it. But until you're truly tired, you're just not going to do anything to change it. Like, you're just not, you know, you really got to be in a point of being fed up before you start changing things. And that's just the sad reality of things in life. But, you know, this is just a few of the things I'm going to be doing. My green smoothies, my detox drinks, my exercising and things like that. You know, I'm really excited about getting in shape and feeling better. And, you know, like I said, I'm going to do these little small things first. I don't want to just go all out all at once, because when you just cut stuff off cold turkey, you definitely don't follow through with it. I'm just going to do these little small things and work my way up to then maybe even meal planning and things like that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this video motivated you guys. If there's something that you really want to do this year and you're truly fed up, you need to make the decision to do it, because everybody says what they want to do, and then they don't put a plan together to actually do it, and then they realize that they never, you know, even did what they wanted to do. So I hope this motivated you guys, you know, to get fit, get in shape, because life is too short. I'm only 25 and I feel like I'm 60, and there's an issue with that. Like, there is a major issue with that, and I was just like, I can't deal anymore. I have to do something different. I have to get off my butt every day. And since I work from home, it's really easy to not even be active at all, because this month is a year that I have not had a job, and I am so thankful for that, by the way. But, you know, when you work from home and you're always at home, you become lazy. You watch Netflix all day and sit at the computer, play the game. You know, I cook and I clean and stuff and make sure he has meals, but it's like you're always in the house, so it's really easy to get lazy and do nothing. So I'm really excited to be doing this. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any tips, feel free to leave those below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day.